thank you. I know that's not for me. It's for the Mrs. Delaware, United States, 2011, Angie Hionis Bell. How are you?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Very excited.
Yeah, I guess so. But congratulations, because this just happened, what, 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But I've been working on it for almost 3 years.
Yeah, because you've been working on it longer than that. Because let's go back and let's say, when you talk about girls in pageants, I know the girls in pageants, they get this bug early on. They don't just all of a sudden, I'm going to run. So.
But I'm the exception.
Oh yeah.
I'm the exception. I didn't do a pageant until I was 31 years old.
Oh yeah. You're over 31 now?
I am.
Oh no way! Holy cow! I thought like 23, 24.
Oh, sure.
Newlywed. But you were in a pageant before. They just come up to you and say, "Hey, you look like Miss Pumpkin Chunkin',"
I competed for it. I wrote a speech, and I gave it in front of all those people, and I did my walk, and I had on an orange jacket, and in my opinion, I just kind of exemplified Mrs. Pumpkin Chunkin'. I really wanted that title.
When did you do that, at 31?
I did it at the end of October.
Yeah? Oh, wow. That quick. Hey, so you, from Miss Pumpkin Chunkin' to Mrs. Delaware, United States. So congratulations once again. Now, this has got to be exciting because you get to go to the big show now.
Yep, in Vegas.
Yeah,
and I've never been before. In fact, my husband and I, we were waiting because we wanted to win and go. And we did it.
Yeah, so he gets to go along with you.
He's definitely going to come, and so is my son.
Now, I was going to say there's a little one involved, so you get to take the whole family, and you go out there and you compete against, I guess, the other 52.
55, I believe.
Oh yeah.
I believe, yeah.
'Cause you got Miss Puerto Rico that's going to be,
Yeah.
So they added a few more to it. But I was very impressed because you said something to me, and we were talking before you came on, and stay-at-home moms. I mean, I think that's where we kind of, not anything against the women's lib and everything. I mean, I don't want to get all these all these attacks. I think it's great that women can get out there in the workforce and everything else. But when it comes to motherhood, I think that's what we're missing, is that mom being there for that kid and kind of help that development and growth.
Well, I personally feel
like
about it.
Kevin, the mama's boy, as we call him,
But it does fit into women's lib because I went to college, I was educated, and then I made a choice. I was able and blessed to be able to make that choice. Don't get me wrong, but I made the conscious choice.
Well, that's what's made it tough today, because both people have to work in most cases.
I know.
Yeah, that's what made it tough today.
So,
I take it, and I won't say your husband's a multi-millionaire or anything, but he's able to
make sacrifices.
Yeah.
I was the president of a mom's club, and the mom's club, it stood for mothers that chose, to stay at home. So they chose to make the sacrifices. Maybe they couldn't go out to lunch every week.
But you stay active. See, that's the difference.
Very active.
Yeah, well, that's what I was going to say. You're a stay-at-home mom, but you do a lot of things. I don't want to knock that over again.
I've been a homeroom mom. I'm the soccer coach.
Yeah.
I'm active in various
now,
charities.
How old is little Robert now?
He's 6.
He's 6, so he's off in soccer. You got a minivan now?
No, not a minivan, but I do have a mommy mobile. I have an SUV.
Okay, well, same thing. But you love the group exercise. Now, what does that mean?
I do. I love aerobics. I would like to actually be a fitness instructor at some point.
Oh, yeah? We squeeze that in between growing flowers and vegetables because you love the garden.
I do. It's something I do with my son. He actually plants tomatoes with me.
Yeah.
And he doesn't always want to, but I encourage him to garden. Children.
See that, Kevin? Now that her son's going to be able to grow his own food. Your kids are like, hey, can we go to Max again?
They like Happy Meals.
So, but avid reader, hardcore gamer, that's what threw me off. Now, when you say gamer, what is
video games?
Video games.
I love all games. I like to play chess and that kind of thing too.
Right.
But I love video games.
Right. So you kick everybody's tail, is that?
I'm pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good.
Now, what's your favorite game?
Halo.
Oh my God.
Halo is my favorite all-time game. I love Halo, but there's a lot of games I like. I also play children's games with my son.
I was going to say, you have to play some of the kid games.
Well, he's 6. He can play Halo.
I can see her now.
Yeah,
Come on. She's kicking his tail, and then she calls herself a gamer. I'm beating a little 6-year-old all the time.
And I do believe...
Hey, we bowling and stuff.
You're supposed to let them win. But the biggest thing, because when it comes to it, I mean, you're a very lovely young lady. I know you walk down it's about a beauty as well, but other things coming in. And the platform, I think, that you are standing for is one that I haven't heard one of the other girls stand for. I think it's a great one. Let's talk about it a little bit.
Well, I have ADD, And I would like to reach other people that have ADD. And I do that every day just by sitting down and talking to somebody and saying, hey, you know, this is what my deal is, and I have this. And people really
Can it be
identify
controlled
with it.
now? I mean,
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it can be controlled. And it's not something that everybody needs medication for.
Right.
The other thing that I think is really important is that people go on medication, but they don't realize that medication isn't the whole solution. I mean, if somebody gives you a pill, but they don't give you any instructions with what to do with yourself, how are you supposed to
Exactly.
do anything? You need behavioral therapy.
Yeah.
You need organizational tips, those kind of things.
Right.
I mean, I personally wasn't even diagnosed until I was
Don't pay
25 years
attention
old.
to him. He wanted a better look of you. That's why he creeped up on stage. But what a cause. I mean, because like I said, I've heard, you know, you hear so many different causes and everything. And
Well, the thing is this, I'm different from you, but
Thank
it doesn't
God.
mean there's something wrong with me.
Right.
It's just harder for somebody that's different to learn the way that you learn.
Right.
So people have to realize that they have to try other ways to organize themselves. They have
And,
to
and
try
you've
other
done,
ways
you know,
to
just
learn.
looking at, because you've gone on, you graduated from college, now you got a degree
did.
in
Political science.
political science, which is not an easy one to get.
No, it
yeah,
isn't.
Yeah. And do you play with the politics a little bit, or you?
I mean, I watch politics, but to be honest with you, I'm a very positive person, and I
See,
really...
that's my problem. Yeah, but we need more positive people in there. So Mrs. Delaware, United States for governor.
Senator.
Yeah, senator. Oh, you're going to take Chris's job. Chris is a friend of mine. So.
Well, we have more than one.
But I think it's great that we got somebody representing. I wish you a lot of luck when you're out in
Thank
Vegas,
you.
and that's going to take place when?
At the end of this month.
Yeah.
July 30th to August 4th, I believe.
Oh wow! Lots of luck out there. Now, that's not a televised event, there, is it?
You know, there's been some talk about it, so it's kind of like up
Because
in the air.
they're kind of picking and choosing at the last minute with these.
I know,
now.
I know.
Yeah.
But even if it isn't televised, you know, we get a lot of pictures taken, and there is a lot of publicity.
Internet site to go to.
Yeah, like my director's site.
Yeah,
Crowns Inspiration.
Crowns.
Crowns of Inspiration.
Crownsofinspiration.net. You
Yes,
want to get that. So
yes.
we'll put that up on the screen. Miss Angie Hionis, and Bell, I should say, include that negative thing in there. But okay, congratulations. I think you're a lovely young lady, and lots of luck in Vegas. And big hand for our Mrs. Delaware, United States 2011.